Hi teachers, I'm Heather Clayton Staker, and today I'm sharing with you the timers that I like to use when I'm doing a station rotation. I usually use these timers for my adult learners when we're having a blended experience, like for Blended Learning Live, but they work really great for younger learners too. Why use timers for your station rotation? One reason is that you don't want to interrupt flow. So you want to help your learners get into flow and stay into flow. And so once they rehearse these routines and they are able to seamlessly transition from station to station within your classroom or your set of classrooms, you'll find that there's just a more seamless transition. It's just smoother as your learners are rotating from station to station. Another reason is that you want to breed independence. You really want to nurture that agency and that self-directed learning. And so as you equip your learners with a chime that helps them know that in 5 minutes they need to pack up and move there and get ready to move, and then in once the music plays, they have 60 seconds to rotate to their next station. That just gives them power. So they're more empowered. They know what to do. You don't have to interfere. They just hear the cue and they autonomously know what they need to do to be successful. And then the third reason is that we all know that positive routines amount to a positive culture. So as you stack up more and more positive, successful routines, you'll find that you have a culture overall in your classroom or in your school that's more positive and successful and vibrant. So I'm going to show you how to use these timers today. Hopefully they'll be helpful to you. So if you click on the link that I've included in my blog post with these timers and just download the PowerPoint to your desktop, and you'll need to use a computer that runs PowerPoint to use these timers. And then open it up, and what you'll want to do is just put it into presentation mode. So you'll click down here and put it into the slideshow mode. And then when you advance to the first timer, you'll see a slide that looks like this. And what you'll do is if you'll just click that forward arrow button or click your space bar, that will start the first timer. It takes a second for you to see it, but slowly but surely in this first circle on the left, you're going to see it start to fill in. And it takes a full 10 minutes for it to fill all the way in. And after 10 minutes, then a chime will play. And so that cues your learners that they've completed the first 10 minutes of the station rotation and they have 5 minutes left. And that automatically triggers this second timer over here, which does a similar countdown, but now just for 5 minutes. And at the end of the 5 minutes, then music will automatically play, and that music lasts for 60 seconds. So your learners know that they have 60 seconds to move to the next station. So if I just advance it now, you hear the chime, you hear the music. So during that music time, you'll invite your learners to stand up, pack up their things, and transition to the next station. So here's the second rotation, similar thing. You'll push the space bar or the forward arrow. That will start the 10-minute timer here on the left. Slowly but surely you'll see it start to fill in. Here it goes. After 10 minutes, then a chime will automatically trigger, and that will tell your learners you have 5 minutes left in this station, so they can just be mindful of that. And this 5-minute timer will automatically begin. And so then after 5 minutes, again, they'll hear music. And that means it's time to transition to the next station. Third rotation, same thing. You'll get the chime going, and then fourth, the same thing. So these timers work for a 4-station model. You can obviously then go back into your editing mode and add more timers if you're doing 8 stations or if you want to whittle it down to 3. Now, for those of you who want the more advanced version of this, stay with me right now, and I'll show you how to edit these timers so that you can change them different from 10 minutes and 5 minutes. I haven't found a way with this version to make the timer last for more than 10 minutes, but you can make it less than 10 minutes. So what you do is you go into animations and you're gonna look at your animation pane, and then for the you click over here on the oval, and if you go into the timing, you can change that from 10, it says 10 seconds, it's 10 and 0 seconds. So this is actually 10 minutes. You can change that down to 7 minutes or 6 minutes, and then just hit OK. And then same thing on this other oval. If you want to change it down from 5 minutes, just go over here, click on timing, and then change the duration down from 5 minutes to less than that, or you can go up to as much as 10 minutes. And that's how you would change each of these timers. And then, of course, you can just duplicate these slides to add more stations if you want to. So when you're starting your station rotation, I encourage you to project this up on your screen in your room or in your chalkboard, or you can connect it into your electronic smartboard. Just make sure that you have sound plugged in so that your learners can hear the chime and they can hear that transition music. If you want to get really fancy, you can go into your animation pane and switch out the 60-second music selections that I've grabbed for you and just put in your own music and make it more fun. And this will help your station rotations be more seamless. Your learners will stay in flow. You'll stay in flow. You'll better be able to focus on actually coaching and reaching the students in your classroom, as opposed to managing time and managing chaos, because things will be moving smoothly. Your learners will know how to direct themselves autonomously, and everyone will be more on track to be successful in your station rotation. Good luck, and I hope you enjoy these timers.